Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the differential equation class. Today we will discuss about the ordinary differential equation first order. We focus to linear differential equation. But before we discuss into today's topic, let's take a moment for reflect. I have a question. Do you know the electrical circuit can be modeled using linear differential equation? Okay, I think I changed my question to be in general. How do we predict the behavior of an electrical engineering system? Maybe we can go to the next page. Okay, there are so many phenomena in electrical engineering. As an example, we have RLC circuit, signal analysis, and control system. So in RLC circuit, as we know, we have R for resistor, and then we have L for the inductor, and also we have C as capacitor. Yeah. But the big question is, how can we determine how voltage and current change over time? Okay, to answer this question, you have to know to find the voltage and current change over time, you have to solve the linear differential equation. Or maybe you can use linear differential equation to make a solution for what do you want to find. Okay, today we'll discuss about three things. That the first is we have to know about the form of linear differential equation, and the second how to solve linear differential equation, and the last is the example of application in electrical engineering about linear differential equation. So in general, this is a form of linear differential equation for order n, I mean nth order, that is given by like this. So this is an order linear differential equation. But today, we would like to discuss about the first order of linear differential equation. So we go to the next page. Okay, this is definition of first order linear differential equation. dy by dx plus py equal to q. We know that p and q, that is a function, or maybe can be a constant. Okay, that is depend on the question or the system. But if you want to solve the linear differential equation, you have to find the integration factor. I mean, like this. This is the integration factor. We can symbolize by mu, and then you have to multiply both of sides of the linear differential equation. I mean, like this. We have an example. Okay, solve the differential equation like this. Yeah, if you want to solve this equation, you have to multiply both of sides by the integration factor. So for the left side, you have to multiply it by mu, and then for the right side, you have to multiply it again by mu. So the first, you have to find the integration factor, and then to find the integration factor, you have to analyze what p in the linear differential equation. Okay, as example, we can solve this example. So we can go to the next page for solve the question. Okay, the example before is dy by dx plus 2y equal to 3. Okay, we have to find p and q, yeah, p and q. So for this linear differential equation, we have p equal to 2 and then q equal to 3. So if you have found this p and q, the next step is you have to find the integration factor. So the integration factor, its formula is e to the power integral p dx. So this is equal to e to the power p. We can substitute p equal to 2. You have to 2 dx. So if you want to integral 2 dx, we have e to the power 2x, and then we have that is mu or integration factor. Okay, actually, we have two step. I mean, we have two ways to find the solution. For the first thing, uh, you can multiply both of side like this. You can multiply it by e to the power 2x, and then for the right side e to the power 2x. This is for the first step, the first way, I mean, yeah. But uh, you can also find the solution by like this. In general, if we have linear differential equation, especially first order, the solution is y equal to 1 per mu multiplied integral mu product q dx plus c. So you also can find the solution by this formula. I think this formula is more simple. So if we want to use this formula, we have just substitute the integration factor and then q. So we have 1 per e to the power 2x multiplied integral e to the power 2x product 3 because q is 3 and then plus c. And then for the next, we can change 1 per e to the power 2x can be e to the power minus 2x. And then we know that integration of the exponent is this is a coefficient of x. We know that that is to the power. So if you make to be integration, you have to make to be inverse. So we have 1 per 2 e to the power 2x product 3 plus c. So the next is e to the power minus 2x, and then we have 3 per 2 e to the power 2x plus c. The next we can use the distributive. Yeah, this is product this, and then e to the power minus 2x product c. So we have the solution is y. You know that e to the power minus 2x product e to the power 2x, that is equal to e to the power 0. So we have 3 by 2 product e to the power 0, and then the last is c e to the power minus 2x. The final solution is we have y equal to 3 per 2 product 1, and then also we just put 3 by 2, and then plus ce to the power minus 2x. We can call this solution by general solution. Okay, I have to inform you, uh, the general solution it's identical where we have c, yeah, we have a constant for the solution. But if we have the initial condition, we can change to be partial solution. I mean like this. Sorry, I mean like this. If we have y0 equal to 0, we can change to be partial solution. So you have to find c for this, and then we can make the partial solution. Okay, let's take to the next page to analyze for this partial solution. Okay, that is application the linear differential equation for electrical engineering. I mean for the specific is RL series circuit. That is the example. So the RL series circuit is known to be R equal to 10 ohm. We know that this is resistor, and then L equal to 2 Henry is the inductor. So with the voltage source is E. And then I think the voltage source it's depend on the question, yeah. So we have the initial condition, that is the initial condition at t equal to 0, the switch is closed and the current is IT0. Yeah. So the first question is we have to find IT. Yeah. You have to find IT. But for change this question to be linear differential equation, you have to know Kirchhoff laws. Kirchhoff law. So Kirchhoff law, that is identification by VR plus VL equal to E. VR is we can I product R, and then VL is L product di by dt equal to E. So that is form of linear differential equation in RL series circuit. Okay, we can go to the next page for more clear. Okay, that I said before, that is the formula, and then if we substitute the narration in equation, so we have like this, and then we can move e to the right side, and we have like this. Why it can be e per 2? Because we make can be a simple, yeah. So 10 by 2 divided by 2, and then 2 divided by 2, and also minus e divided by 2. So we have like this. Okay, we have a case of the voltage of sorts. It's E equal to 40. We can substitute it equal to 40 for the linear differential equation. And we have di by dt plus 5i equal to 20. That is the linear differential equation form. Linear differential equation form. So we have the initial condition is it 0 equal to 0. So if you want to solve this question that I said before, yeah, you can multiply both outside by the integration factor that we have the formula like this, yeah, and then you can also multiply the right side by the integration factor. So I usually use the second ways, yeah. So this is the second ways. We use it equal to 1 per mu multiplied integral mu product q dt plus c. Why dt not dx? Because for the RL series, it depends on time. Yeah, so we have to change to be dt, not dx. So we can substitute the integration factor 1 per e to the power 5t multiplied integral e to the power 5t product q in this function is 5, yeah, q equal to 5, and then product 5 sorry, q in this linear differential equation is 20, sorry, this is q, okay, product 20 e plus c. Okay, and we can go to the next step. We can change to be e to the power minus 5t. And then also, if you have integration of the function exponent, you have to inverse the coefficient. So we have 1 over 5 e to the power 5t product 20 plus c. So we can divide it 20 by 5. We have e to the power minus 5t multiplied 4 product e to the power 5t plus c. And then as we know, if we product e to the power minus 5t and e to the power 5t, actually it can be e to the power of 0. So we have e to the power 0 equal to 1. So we just have 4. And then the last e to the power minus 5t product c. So we have ce to the power minus 5t. And then we have that is the general solution. Okay, this is general solution. But we have the initial condition. The initial condition is it0 equal to 0. So I can write again it0 equal to 0. And then you can change the t to be 0. So we have for the next is we can change to be 0 equal to 4 plus ce to the power minus 5 product 0. So we have 4 plus ce to the power 0. We know that e to the power 0 is equal to 1. And then the last is we have c equal to minus 4. Okay, that is c. So we can change the general solution to be partial solution. And then we have like this. That is the general solution, 4 plus ce to the power minus 5t. We can change to be the partial solution, it equal to 4 plus minus 4 ce, sorry, not ce, e to the power minus 5t. Okay, we can change again to be it 4 minus 4e to the power minus 5t. And that is the partial solution. Okay, that's all. I think enough for this explanation. If you have any question, just ask to me, and then I will be answer your question. Okay, that's all for today. Uh, Thanks for your attention. Terima kasih.